Shino, 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 Shino. Let's take a look at this foot. Alright. When I look at the bottom of this foot, I see that it's a lot more red, right? And so to me, that's a sign that this glaze or this version of Shino on the bottom is really thin, right? On the bottom. You can see where it's thicker, right? And this isn't very thick, right? And you can also see it's very brassy over here. Well, this brassiness is really coming from the clay I was using, which had a ton of iron in it, right? But you can see where I build up enough thickness, it doesn't go as, orangish, I guess I would say, or brassy, and it's more of a creamy color. You can also see in here, I have a bunch of these little, like yellowish flakes in here, right? Do you guys kind of see where these are at here? And then where it meets this little, I sprayed like a fake ash glaze around the rim here. Where it meets it, you can see I get some really nice black carbon trapping that's right underneath the surface here. Then if you look, you can see some of the yellow. I think it's an iron crystal forming here, but I'm not totally sure. And I get some of these weird red ones, and I think this must be the same as the yellow crystal, but maybe it's thinner, or maybe it's next to some like weird iron stuff. I'm not really sure, but I haven't really got something like that before, so I was really excited to see that, right? If we look on the interior, you can see all the little iron popping through the surface here from the clay body, right? And so I think that kind of looks interesting in the light. You can see how light kind of just like picks up some of those, and sunlight looks really nice. But if I look at the bottom here, you can see, I can't tell if this is a finger mark or some glaze got stuck and it wanted to chip here. So I don't really know what that is. I usually don't mind like finger marks. I don't really mind on the bottom anyway like that. I think it's like I'm making an object. I'm not like manufacturing an object. So I kind of appreciate some of those little moments sometimes. If it is, it does look kind of like a chip though. I'm not sure. Anyway, the squiggle here, I really like. You can see the glaze is a little bit thinner on the squiggle. So I think it's going a lot more of that red, brownish, brassy color here. This is the back of it. Again, you can see that it's getting a little bit of a darker color than the actual clay body here. And then if we take a zoom in at the clay body again, you can see the carbon trapping, see those like little crystals forming from where that ash glaze I don't even know, it could be because of calcium in the ash too. I'm not sure, something weird is happening because it's the main component of that ash glaze is the calcium carbonate. But anyway, alright guys, thanks again for watching. I really like this surface though. Anyway, Shino's the best glaze. Peace out. Bye.